Hey guys, as promised, here's an update on how my final yesterday went. To remind, I had a final on in my multivariable and vector calculus class, and I was almost late for the exam because I was studying until like 1 or 2 a.m. and then I had to get up at 6, and I made a mistake snoozing hitting a snooze button, and I ended up like getting up at almost 7, and I was supposed to leave at 7. So, but anyways, all is good. I made the exam, and I think it went pretty good. I solved every single question, and if I didn't do any major mistakes, then it should be all good. I should at least get a B, I hope. And if everything went really good, if I didn't do any major mistakes, then there is a possibility of getting an A. I'm usually like thinking a little bit on the lower side of things. I expect a little bit. I have a little bit lower expectations, and if it turns out to be really good, then even better. There was couple questions, like 2 questions, where at the very last stage of the question, like solving double and triple integrals, and once you like unravel everything and you do your integrals like in order, I arrived at the last one and I couldn't solve it. Like I set up the integral and everything was good, but when it came to solving the actual like very last portion of that integral, I couldn't do it. So I had the similar situation on the midterm, and I still got half of the marks in that question. So I really hope that this wouldn't hurt too much. My final, and I had 2 questions like this, maybe 3. No, I think I solved the third one after all. But anyways, it went quite good. I was happy with how it turned out, and I relaxed yesterday a little bit after the exam, and then today I'm back on studying because I have another final tomorrow. It's my mathematical methods class, my most difficult class this semester. So I really hope that it's not going to be too different from my last exam. Even though I'm really struggling with some of the material, we are luckily allowed two-sided pages of notes with us, in addition to one formula sheet that will be provided with the exam. So I am working on that in a moment. I really need to do a good job on that page, on these notes, because they will be a great help. I know that last year in the same class, in the first class in the sequence, we were allowed 1 page of notes, like 2-sided, and I've done a really good job in this, and it saved my grade. Literally, it saved my grade because I last year's class, the first one, I failed the midterm in my mathematics class, and then I've done quite good in the final. Thankfully, we were allowed this extra page of notes. Actually, I have it here. It looks like this. It looked like this. I made it with my iPad. So mostly in the kind of concept map format. So it wasn't super crowded. It was really well structured. So it helped me a lot. Without this, I don't think I would have done nearly as well. And this year on the midterm, in that same class, we were also allowed 1 sheet of notes, 2-sided. But I was rushing it, and I did a really poor job on this. It was very crowded. It looked like this, really crappy. And another side was even worse. So I should definitely redo it and try to make it less crowded. By the way, we're using these 2 textbooks in this class. This is our main textbook. And this one we used for going over the special functions and partial differential equations. and also what else? Yeah, basically special functions in PDEs, and then we switch over to the ARFCAN textbook for complex analysis stuff and the Sturm-Liouville theory. It feels like this textbook is more advanced in what it expects the students to know, because it skips a lot of the solutions. There is example solution, and then many steps will be just omitted because it's trivial. It wasn't so trivial for me, so I had to resort to other sources like YouTube. I found a few really good YouTube channels on the complex analysis part of this course that helped me a lot. Or even I supplemented with this one, even though it wasn't as big of the help as the YouTube channels I found. Yeah, this one seems a bit easier, a bit less involved than the ARFCAN textbook. Yeah, so if you're looking to start, so I think this one is a good start, and then moving on to this one. And there's also another one, I don't remember what's the name of the author, but yeah, we didn't use the other one, but I have it in electronic version, and I must say I almost never used it to study. So yeah, so I will be continuing with doing the notes for the exam tomorrow. I'm using my iPad for this. This has been very invaluable tool in my studying this semester. I took many notes on iPad, except actually for this class. This is the only class that I couldn't take notes on the iPad. It just didn't feel right. But the other two classes, I did exclusively work with this, and it was absolutely sufficient. And it lessened my paper clutter, and also helped me to have a little bit lighter backpack, because imagine taking like these textbooks, especially this one, with me to school. It's a few pounds, quite a few pounds. And one or two times I had to take it with me. It was quite a workout. Yeah, but otherwise I have electronic copies on the iPad of these textbooks, so it works. It's not the most convenient method, even though it is very convenient for some things, especially if you do flashcards or, again, creating those cheat sheets with the iPad. You can copy-paste things from the textbook directly on your cheat sheet and then print it out. Yeah, so that's what I'll be doing next. And if I still have some time left, I will be, I hope I will have some time left, because I need to do a review again on the topics that I am really not good at. And for me in this class, I figured it's the PDEs, like partial differential equations, like the special differential equations like Laplace's equation, heat flow equation, Schrodinger equation, all these things. Yeah, so I need to work on that. And then the last topic we covered was Sturm-Liouville theory and self-adjoint and non-self-adjoint ODEs, and how to make non-self-adjoint ODE into self-adjoint. So that one I'm really not that good at yet. We'll see how much I can cover before the exam. Thankfully, exam is in the afternoon, so I will have some time tomorrow as well to do a review. But I need to finish creating these 2 pages of notes today. And yeah, my daughter has skating today, figure skating, and she loves that stuff. But it takes 2 hours of my time to bring her there, sit there, and come back. So I'm not sure if I'm going to go. Honestly, I feel like bad if I don't, because she loves that. Like, she waits every week just for that class, and I just can't do it to her. So I think I will be taking her to skating classes, but I will also be taking my textbook with me, and so at least I will not completely waste 2 hours of my time. I mean, it's never wasted. I love watching how she skates, but today is exceptional situation where I just need to prepare for the final tomorrow, and I can't afford to lose my grades. So, anyways, I think I'm gonna stop there. I will be back very soon with another video. I'm not sure regular or live stream again, but definitely I will do these type of videos on a more regular basis. Yeah, otherwise I am going to leave you guys with that. If you have any questions, don't be shy to leave any comments. You can also follow me on Instagram. The link is somewhere in the description and in my channel page. So I do post a little bit more on there, and then we can, yeah, be in regular contact that way too. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. And I realize I probably do these live streams like I'm talking to myself just live, because I'm not really I don't really have that much of a following, so that not many people can tune in yet. But anyways, you can watch it in replay, and that was my goal anyways for now. And yeah, I hope in the future some of you might join, could be like, will be able to join, and we can have a good chat together. So thank you, guys. See you. Bye.